Good day everyone. Recently I went through a document with the members on this channel that my father compiled, and I really battled to try and find out the timeline for when he put this document together. And I believe that this document was compiled from various other documents that he had access to, as well as his own thoughts. And I've since discovered that this document was compiled post 1984, when he was in a meeting in Geneva, Switzerland at the beginning of that year in January, with a group of people that he said were the most powerful people in the world, the people that run the world. And he didn't have a name specifically for them then, and I don't believe that they call themselves anything. He later referred to them in one of his documents that I recently found as the Committee of 300. However, what I can say is that the end time frame for this document is 1987. So between 1984 and 1987, he compiled this specific document. It's quite a few pages, and he called it International Bankers, Big Business, Communism and World Domination. So I believe this was prior to the fall of the Soviet Union, because he still speaks of the Soviet Union in this document. So I believe this is prior to 1986 based on the evidence. And the final line in this document really hit me, because in this final line, and I'll get into more detail just now, it says World War III is estimated to last less than 30 days and cities of the nations will be destroyed in 17 hours. So when he says that this is an estimate, it means he got this estimate from somewhere. And I believe it came from the discussions in 1984 that should there be a World War III, and you would have to assume it's a nuclear war, a hot war, that the cities of the nations involved would be destroyed within 17 hours and the war would last 30 days. Now, to a lot of people that might sound like a very short period of time. But he refers earlier in the document to SALT, which is the Strategic Arms Limitation Talks, and those agreements are no longer in force. So there was SALT 1 and there was SALT 2, and Nixon headed these talks originally, where the United States and Russia, basically, or the Soviet Union, sorry, decided that they would limit the amount of intercontinental ballistic missiles, etc., to a certain number. And if you go and Google the SALT treaty, you will see that the status doesn't exist anymore. SALT 1 anti-ballistic missile treaty. This treaty was of unlimited duration, but the United States withdrew from it in 2002 to pursue the development of a missile defense system. So this is about defending against ICBMs and nuclear weapons. And the famous thing about the SALT treaty is it spoke of weapons delivery systems. In other words, the means of getting nuclear weapons to the other country or the target. It did not speak of how many nuclear warheads you could load into every weapon. And this is where weapons were developed that could take multiple nuclear warheads that after it enters the Earth's atmosphere could actually go to various targets. The SALT agreements were eventually succeeded by the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaties, or START, process which aimed for deeper cuts in nuclear arsenals. The recent treaty in this lineage, the New START treaty, is currently the only nuclear arms control agreement in force between the US and Russia. Of course, it's not the Soviet Union anymore. It fell in 1986. And it is set to expire in February of 2026. Now, this is important because Donald Trump recently announced that they will start testing nuclear weapons again, and he instructed his Department of War to start with those tests immediately. So I don't know how much this treaty actually matters at this stage. And this brings me to this final statement in this document that I covered with the members in the last members live chat, where it says that World War III is estimated to last less than 30 days and cities of the nations will be destroyed in 17 hours. Now, I have said recently that the use of a strategic nuclear weapon is highly likely by 2030. I have listened to many other people in the intelligence circles that have said that they believe strategic nuclear weapons could be used within the next 5 years. And I have to agree with them. Not all out nuclear war, but that a nuclear weapon of some sort will be detonated, or a dirty device of some kind. And there's many things that you can do with such a device, especially when it comes to wanting to control the world. Because the main heading of this document speaks of, and I don't want to get a banner underneath this video, but it says the something world order. Okay, so you can just imagine that. Let's see if AI picks up with the word new put in there. So think about that statement at the end, okay, that there's an estimate that the world war, a third world war, would last 30 days. If it's a nuclear war, why would it only last 30 days? This is what people need to think of, and why they thought that within 17 hours most of the cities of the nations involved would be destroyed. This is just because that is what would happen. These defense systems against these nuclear weapons, which they couldn't reach agreement on, are useless. So it's like trying to shoot a bullet with another bullet in the middle of the sky, especially with the hypersonic weapons, not just supersonic, but hypersonic weapons that the current Russia possesses. They can literally run circles around any of the defense systems that the US might have. So what you would want is not get into a war situation. You want to avoid it at all cost. But if this should happen, 17 hours, the cities in those nations would be completely destroyed. And I would ask myself, what is the point of that? And tonight I'll be doing a public live stream where I'll be talking about this in more detail. You can join me at 7 o'clock, where I'll be talking about the current situation with regards to nuclear weapons in the world. I'll speak about time, distance, and shielding, all the things that you need to consider. If there should be a nuclear war, how much damage can actually be caused, because there's so much information out there that people put out that aren't nuclear experts. They don't understand nuclear energy, they don't understand nuclear fallout, contamination, etc. Because I'm a nuclear expert, I can give you detailed information on that. And if you are interested, please join me at 7 o'clock tonight so that we can have an in-depth discussion on this topic. Thanks so much. Till the next video.